Hello, good afternoon. Now we're going to study the ALS life skill modules of life skills for self-directed learning. So in module 1, personal development, learner's handbook. So acknowledgement, Education Development Center or EDC would like to thank the staff of USAID Opportunity 2.0 Program, Philippines local team, and the DepEd Alternative Learning System Task Force, whose invaluable insight guided the adaptation of this curriculum. As part of the journey to self-reliance, the education system of DepEd strengthened to reach vulnerable out of school youth through providing them with second chance education so that the learners are better equipped with the soft and leadership skills they need to excel in the labor market today and into the future. So the life skills curriculum is adaptation of ADC globally recognized work ready now. So 2020 Education Development Center INC, this content may be not be produced without the permission of Education Development Center or the United States Agency for International Development. This curriculum is made possible by the generous support of the American people through the United States Agency for International Development, USAID. The contents are the responsibility of Education Development Center INCs and do not necessarily reflect the views of USAID or the United States government. So the ADC Educational Development Center ADC, it is located in the 43 Foundry Avenue, Waltham, MA02453 with a contact. Their website is youth-intl@adc.org. The phone number is 617-969-7100. So, Education Development Center (EDC) is a globally non-profit that advances lasting solutions to improve education, promote health, and expand economic opportunity. Since 1958, we have been a leader in designing, implementing, and evaluating powerful, innovative programs in more than 80 countries around the world. So it is in Boston, Chicago, New York, Washington, D.C. So this life skills for self-directed learning USAID Opportunity 2.0 Program Philippines. Introduction to the Learner's Handbook. So introduction is goals of the life skills self-directed learning module. So welcome to the life skills self-directed learning modules. So these modules will help prepare you to transition to further education and training as well as equip you with the knowledge and skills necessary to successfully find work or start your own business upon completion of the modules. You will be able to develop personal development plans, communicate and get along with others in variety of settings and for a range of purposes, demonstrate behavior and attitude that are appropriate for the workplace and follow workplace policies and procedures, lead a team in accomplishing their goals, demonstrate standard health and safety practices, identify unsafe situation and respond to emergency and accidents, advocates for rights and responsibilities of workers and employers at the workplace, organize and manage personal and household finances, and plan for economic income generating activities and expenses that typically happen during the business cycle. So you have to participate in the planning and implementation of community service project. So the organization and learning approach of modules. So there are 9 life skills modules, all aligned with selected learning strand, content strand, performance strand, and learning competencies of the Depth Ed ALS K to 12 basic education curriculum. So the main modules and topics of the curriculum includes: number 1, the personal development, identifying values of interest, assessing attributes and skills, identifying learning styles and learning strategies, goal setting, planning and tracking progress, professional development plan, mapping workplaces in the community, workplace, observation. So number 2 is the communication skills, listening and speaking, following, giving instruction, and feedback, presentation skills, choosing forms of communication in the workplace, cooperating, working as a team member, providing good customer service, observing, communication in the workplace, leadership and teamwork, identifying characteristic of an effective leader, recognizing leadership styles, organizing and motivating others in team building, leading others in problem solving and conflict resolution, interviewing managers about leadership in the workplace, works habits and conduct, identifying applying for jobs, writing application, CV, application letters, interviewing, informational interviewing, workplace behavior and attitudes, time management, balancing for work and home life. Number 5, safety and health at work, practicing healthy habits, identifying and avoiding hazards in the workplace, responding to emergencies and accidents, health and safety practices in the workplace, observing safety in the workplace. And number 6, rights and responsibilities of the workers and employers, Philippine labor laws in identifying rights and responsibilities of the employees and employer using Philippine labor law, interviewing employers and employees about rights and responsibilities in the workplace. So number 7, financial fitness, saving, budgeting, managing money, making financial decision. 8, exploring entrepreneurship, business cycle, starting a business, purchasing raw materials, manufacturing, selling, earning, separating personal and business finances, identifying business opportunities in the community, prioritizing and choosing a business idea. 6, P's of entrepreneurship, product, people, place, price, promotion, and production. So number 9, civic engagement, identifying and prioritizing community needs, interacting with government, mobilizing resources, conducting a community service project. Work exposure activities. In each module, you will do an activity that will get you out into your community, into real workplaces. So you will learn by looking and talking to people. This can be modified and there are active health and movement restriction in place. So you will be observe and learn how the business works and take notes about what you see, and you will talk to employees and business owners or managers. This help you to make more informed career choices and have realistic expectation about the working environment. You will be prepared for future work, immersion jobs, or running your own small business. So, in Module 1, there is personal development. So, what is work exposure? So, you are going to mapping of workplaces in your community. Module 2, interpersonal communication, observing communication in the workplace. So, Module 3, leadership and teamwork, leadership in the real workplace. So, Module 4, work habits and conduct, information interview. So, Module 5, health and safety, observing health and safety. Module 6, rights and responsibilities, interviewing employers and employees about rights in the workplace. So life skills self-directed learning approach. So the life skills modules are meant to be engaging and interactive. Even though it is a self-directed learning approach, there are many opportunities to be learning through interacting with others, including other learners, the mobile teacher, your family and friends, the people in the community such as business owners, employers, managers, and employees. Sometimes you will be reading, writing, and reflecting about new topics. You will also be given opportunity to practice, apply, and analyze or synthesize the content and skills that you are introduced to. As you move through the modules, you will notice that they are organized in the same way. Each module starts out with objectives and overview of activities and time required. And as a list of written assignments, a module begins and ends with the learner's reflection. So self-assessment. So there is also an end of module assessment at the end of each module. So modules are divided into seasons, so which each contain 2 to 5 activities at the beginning of each season. You will find a table that links the season to depth ed learning strand, content strand, and learning competencies. So, learning strand 5, content standard. So, learning strand, learning competencies. This is a table. This is followed by a text box containing the key topic and learning points of the season. Key topics and learning points. So, then there are main activities including that activity name, objective, time required, and the variety of the task for you to do. So this is activity X, then the objectives recommended 90 minutes, for example. So the tasks are presented by icons. Some of the icons you will see include read and write. So read, write. So this icon means think or reflect. And this one is information to read or worksheet to complete. So this one is dialogue, talk with others. Other times you will see book icon and head icon. Let's exercise. So this section is for comprehension check questions to ensure you have to understood introduce concept before moving to application. So let's apply. This section is for application of concept learned. You are putting the information learned into action. So think about it. So this section encourages you to express your opinions to family and friends about the topic. Start a discussion with them face to face, via text, the chat, or whatever means available and comfortable to you. It's always great to share your ideas and hear more points of view. So sharing is caring. So this section encourages you to share your output to family and friends. So you work hard on this. So now it's time to tell to others about the task that you have just completed. So do it face to face via text, chat, or whatever means available and comfortable to you. It's always great to share your thoughts and hear feedback from people who care, right? Okay, the requirements, there are number of requirements that you will need to fulfill to pass the course and that will form part of your portfolio. So the learner's reflection at the beginning and the end of each module. So the second is written assignment. These are the range of assignments that need to be completed as you move through a module. So a list of written assignments is found at the beginning of each module. So the number 3 is end of module assessment. Support from ALS teacher. An ALS teacher will be there to support you throughout the module. So the teacher will check in you several times a week by phone, email, FB Messenger, or in person to answer any questions that you have and to monitor the progress that you are making with assignments and activities. They are great resource and will be able to help you when you do not understand something or want to know more about the session. So good luck on your journey and have fun. By the time you finish with the modules, you will be well prepared to continue with your education, find a job, or start your own business. Thank you. So this is Module 1, Personal Development. So, mas mabuting pinag-iisipan ang kinabukasan habang ikaw ay nasa kasalukuyan. So, one better things of the future while in the present. So, personal development objectives is by the end of the module, you will identify your values, skills, and personal strength and weaknesses. Link personal values to your daily lives. Identify goals, make a plan to reach your goals, and appreciate different learning styles and identify different learning strategies. This module overview, season 1, values and skills. There is introductory activities and learners reflection, 30 to 60 minutes time. So the values, beliefs and qualities, 40 to 60 minutes. So number 3, we are all unique, 30 to 60 minutes. Number 4, skills and qualities, 30 to 60 minutes. In the season 2, setting and achieving goals, introduction and process for setting and achieving goals, 90 to 120 minutes. Number 6, community mapping, 60 to 80 minutes. Number 7, season 1 and 2 review and application value skills, goals, 25 to 60 minutes. So season 3, learning new skills, learning styles assessment, 25 to 60 minutes, learning strategies, 40 to 60 minutes, and season 3 review and application learning new skills, 60 to 120 minutes. So total time is 7 to 12 hours. So written assignments. So this is a checklist of all the written documents for learners to accomplish. The facilitator will put a tick mark on the submitted outputs and follow up on those that have not been submitted yet. Examples of of values, beliefs, and desirable qualities. So, next is My Skills and Qualities. Season 1, Writing Space, Values and Skills. Season 2, Writing Space. 3 Drawing. Season 2, Writing Space, Continued Map, Community Map. 1.3, Setting and Achieving Goal. 1.4, Steps to Achieving My Goals. 1.5, How Do You Learn Best. 1.6, Learning My Way. Season 3, Writing Space, Relating Skills, and Other Learning to Daily Life. In Season 1, Values and Skills, Learning Strand 5, Understanding the Self and Society. So the content standards, intrapersonal relationship, positive and sense of self, and development of one potential. Performance standard, development of positive sense and self-discovering one's potential. Learning competencies, self-awareness, learning to know oneself, demonstrate greater understanding of self. So describe oneself according to interests, hobbies, talents, skills, singing, dancing, etc. Or personal preferences, likes and dislikes, character traits and emotions, helpful and continuous, obedient, diligent, sincere, determined, sensitive, etc. So self-worth, knowledge of one's strengths and weaknesses. So evaluate one's worth in terms of values, character, identify one's strength and weaknesses. So number 2, identify observable values of character traits that are passed on from elders. So activity 1, introduction, activity and learner's reflection. Objective is describe the topic that are important for planning one's future. Recommended is 30 to 60 minutes. This is read. So the proverb at the beginning of the module. What does it mean? So anong ibig sabihin ng saan na yan? Mas mabuting pinag-iisipan ang kinabukasan habang ikaw ay nasa kasalukuyan. So 'di ba? Yung sasagot mo dito. Ano nga bang ibig sabihin nun? So, yun ang isasagot mo dito. Halimbawa, ang ibig sabihin na ito ay kapag pinag-iisipan mo ang kinabukasan mo, mas magiging maganda ang plano mo, magiging maganda ang kinabukasan mo kung mayroon kang pagpaplano, 'di ba? Kasi kung hindi mo pinag-isipan yung kinabukasan mo, walang mangyayari sa iyo, 'di ba? So, number 2, next is read and objectives of the modules. So, how does the proverb relate to the objective? Ngayon naman, i-relate natin yung proverb doon sa objective. So, yung objective natin is nasa na yung objectives natin, describe the topics that are important for planning one's future. So yung objectives dito ay i-relate natin yung mas mabuting pinag-iisipan ang kinabukasan habang ikaw ay nasa kasalukuyan dito sa objectives na describe the topic that are important for planning one's future. So, ang magandang dito ay magka-relate yung kasabihan na pinag-isipan mo na mas mainam na pag-isipan muna ang kinabukasan kasi importante na may plano ang kinabukasan para maabot mo ang tagumpay. So, yun. During this module, you are going to identify what is important to you and how you can grow and move ahead. The first season will focus on identifying your own values, beliefs, interests, and strengths and weaknesses. So, key topics and learning points. So, the values, beliefs, and qualities, skills, and qualities of assessment. Okay? Our values and beliefs affects the way we affects the way we behave. It is important to know what employers value and to behave in a way that respect those values. Example, be respectful, hardworking, take initiative. So, our values are often reflected in activities, and we are involved in knowing your values, interests, and skills will help you in finding work and being successful. We are all unique, so with your own values, interests, and skills. So, Learners Reflection Module 1 Personal Development. So, this is not a test, but it is a way for us to see what you already know or do not know about the topic. So you will read the skills that is listed in the left column. Think about yourself and your experiences. So then read the statement across the top. Check the column that best describe your situation. So this result will help you to and the instructor to know which topic may require more time, effort, and guidance. Ang mga katanungan dito ay hindi test. Ito ay paraan upang malaman mo ang iyong kaalaman. So, kasanayan o kakayahan tungkol sa paksang ito. Basahin mo ang kaalaman, kasanayan o kakayahan na nakalista sa kaliwang kolum. Magbalik tanaw sa iyong sarili at mga karanasan. Basahin ang lahat ng mga pangungusap at i-check ang sagot na naaangkop sa inyong sitwasyon. Ang iyong kasagutan ay magiging gabay mo at ng iyong guro sa pagpapalawak ng iyong kaalaman tungkol sa paksang ito. So, may experience, knowledge, and skills and abilities. Ibig sabihin, kaalaman, kasanayan, at kakayahan. So, identifying my own strength, interests, at challenges, pagtukoy sa sariling kakayahan, interes at pagsubok. So, I don't have any experience doing this. Wala akong karanasan sa paggawa nito. Ano nga ba yun? Isusulat mo dito. So, I have a very little experience doing this. May kaunting karanasan ako sa paggawa nito. Number 3, I have some experience doing this. Meron akong karanasan sa paggawa nito. I have a lot of experience doing this. Marami akong karanasan sa paggawa nito. So, ang gagawin mo lang dito, checkan mo lang yung sagot na angkop sa iyong sitwasyon. So, halimbawa, wala kang karanasan nito sa paggawa. So, ito check mo. Kung meron ka naman karanasan na gawin ito sa paggawa ng ganito, edi check mo to. Kung marami, ayan. Kung kaunti, ito. Ayan. So, setting a goal for myself. So, pagkakaroon ng sariling layunin sa buhay. So, check mo lang yan. Kung meron kang layunin, kung wala kang layunin, dito, check mo. Pag hindi mo pa alam yun, ano ba yung layunin mo? So, pag meron ka ng plano, ayan, may layunin ka na. So, pero konti lang. So, pag ikaw medyo marami, ito naman yung ito na, madaming layunin ka na. So, making a plan to reach a goal. So, paggawa ng plano upang maabot. So, kung marunong ka na bang maggawa ng plano, so, ito yung kapag hindi ka pa, ito ang chichikan mo kung wala ka pang experience sa paggawa ng plano para maabot mo. Kung meron naman ng konti dito o kung medyo marami na dito, i-check mo lang dyan kung alin yung so next is my experience, knowledge, and skills, abilities. So, following the steps of a plan, pagsunod sa itinakdang plano, kung nakakasunod ka ba sa itinakdang mong plano, halimbawa, meron kang naisulat na plano mo ngayong araw, nasusunod mo ba yun? So, chikahan mo kung anong wala pa ka pang karanasan sa paggawa nun o may kaunting karanasan ka na sa paggawa nun o meron ka ng karanasan or marami ka ng karanasan, yun, check mo lang yun. Paying attention to progress on following the plan and achieving the goal, pagbibigay ng pansin sa pagproseso ng plano para makamit ang layunin. So, ano ba, binibigyan pansin mo ba yung yung proseso kung paano ginagawa yung plano para makamit mo yung goal mo, yung layunin, ayan. Check mo lang dyan kung alin ka. So, understanding different ways of learning new skills and ideas, pag-unawa sa iba't ibang paraan upang matutunan ang mga bagong kakayahan at ideya. So, yan. Pili ka lang dyan. Tapos, identifying and using strategies to help me learn better. Pagtukoy at paggamit ng mga pamamaraan para mapalawak ang kaalaman. So, check mo lang yan isa dito sa mga box kung alin ang kaya mo. So, activity 2, values, beliefs, and qualities. So, identifying personal values. Relate personal values to family and employer. 40 to 60 minutes. So, think about someone you respect and who has served as your role model. A role model is someone you look up to and whose behavior you would like to imitate, and what makes that person so special to you. So, you have to mag-isip ka dito ng role model na hinahangaan mo. Okay? Yung gusto mong gayahin na pag-uugali sa kanya. So, ngayon, you have to write down the words that describe the person. Example, yung passionate, honest, hardworking, committed, humorous, so something like that. You have to write here. Sulat mo dyan yung mga hinahangaan mo, gusto mong gayahin sa taong yun. So, ayan. Halimbawa, si Ma'am Daisy, gusto ko yung gayahin yung pagiging matyaga niya. Okay, ganun. Matyaga, susulat ko dyan. Okay. Our values guide us in planning for our future. Our values and beliefs serves as foundation to choices we make, jobs we are interested in, and how we behave or work and our personal lives. So, we have to read 1.1 example of values and beliefs and desirable qualities below. So, there are so many values, beliefs, and desirable qualities that influence the way people behave. So, there are just some examples. Are any of the words you wrote to describe your role model are on the list? So, nandyan ba lahat ng mga gusto mong maging role model? Nasa listahan ba? So, fill in the table. First, choose 5 most important personal values for yourselves by marking an X next to the word under me column. So, then choose top 5. Top 5 lang naman values for your family, friends in the column. Finally, and choose what you think are the important values to employers. So dito, for each column, choose top 5 values and mark them with an X. So halimbawa, sa me, ikaw yun. So halimbawa, ako ay top 1 ko is acceptance. So top 2 ko ambitious. So 3 ko is caring. So, top 4 ko is communication. Then, top 5 ko is yung respect. So, yun. Yung family ko and friends sila ay creativity, compassion, enthusiasm, basta 5. So, yung employer ko, yun yung, pag sinabing employer, yun yung amo mo or boss mo, yun, may-ari ng company, yun, ang employer. So, sila ay devotion, they have fairness, they have intelligence, they have loyalty, they responsibility. So, yun. Next is think about it. So, this section encourages you to express your opinions to family and friends about a topic. So, start a discussion with them face-to-face via text, chat, or whatever means available and comfortable to you. So, it is always great to share your ideas and hear more points of view. So, number 1, how do you values that you have compared to those you think are important to family, friends, and employers? So, pinapahalagan ko yung how do you values that you have. Meron akong it is about doon sa yun, about dito yun sa mga values, beliefs, and desirable qualities. So, yan. So, paano daw binavalue na mayroon ka kumpara doon sa naiisip mo na mahalaga sa pamilya mo, kaibigan mo, o empleyado mo. So, sa akin, mahalaga yung acceptance kumpara doon sa mga kaibigan ko. Kasi, binavalue ko yun. Kasi, kapag marunong akong to accept what I have now, and I will be happy. So, diba? So, yun. Acceptance, diba? So, given what you think employers value, so how do you think you should behave at work? So, yung mga, di ba nalaman natin yung employers na mga responsibility. So, given na responsible sila, anong iniisip mo na dapat maging behave ka sa trabaho? So, dapat I should be responsible too, because para naman makita rin nilang nagsusumikap ako na maging masipag sa pagtatrabaho katulad din nila, 'di ba? So then think about the things that you do on a regular basis. So what values are reflected in your daily activities? So meron na tayong ginagawa na mga ginagawa parate. So, ano pa ba yung values na nagre-reflect sa aking pang-araw-araw na ginagawa? So, halimbawa, yun yung caring. So, yun lagi nating inaalala, yung ating mga mahal sa buhay. So, alin pa ba? So, ano pa ba yung ginagawa nating lagi? So, yung magiging friendliness. So, nakikipagkaibigan tayo sa ating kapwa, sa labas ng bahay. Yun. Hindi tayo nakikipag-away. So, maging mapalakaibigan tayo. Yun. Yun yung araw-araw nating ginagawa, di ba? So, next, often the things that you are involved in like to do reflect your values. So many of the values that you have might be similar to those of the employer. It is important to be aware of what employers value and to try and behave in a way that reflects those values when seeking a job or when working. So sharing is caring. So this section encourages you to share your output to your family and friends. So you work hard on this. So now it is time to tell others about the task that you have just completed. Do it face to face via text, chat, or whatever means available and comfortable to you. So it is always great to share your thoughts and hear feedback from people who care. So, i-share mo daw dito yung natutunan mo.
Ma! Pa!
Okay. Pwede mong po sa Facebook. So, discuss values and beliefs and describe qualities with others in your household. So, neighborhood, community who have been the role models and why, what has their experience related to values in the workplace. So, you have to discuss here the values and beliefs na gusto ng iyong tahanan, mga kapitbahay mo. Ano kaya yon, mga values na yon, na sino ba yung naging role model nila at bakit. So ibig sabihin dito, halimbawa yung mga kapitbahay mo, nakikita mong nagbibigayan, nagmamahalan. So, ma-encourage ka din na maging katulad nila kapag gano'n ang nakikita mong community. So, number 3, we are all unique. So, reflect upon the share your values, beliefs, and interests. So, realize that while there are similarities and differences among everyone, so we are all unique individuals. Develop self-worth. Recommended time is 30 to 60 minutes. So, gather a few people nearby and read the following statements. So, each person should decide if you strongly agree, somewhat agree, or somewhat agree and just strong disagree with the statement. So, ang gagawin mo dito, yung gagawa ka ng, halimbawa, tatanungin mo sila sa bond paper, lalagyan mo ng parang survey form. So, ito yung mga tanong. Tapos, doon sa bond paper, lalagyan mo ng mga column. So, yung column doon, lagyan mo ng, sa taas mo na name ng in-interview mo. Tapos, yung column ng strongly agree. Tapos, lagyan mo ng column ulit ng somewhat agree, then somewhat disagree, or someone disagree. Bali, ilang column yun? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 column siya. Sige. Ayaw mo na, patawarin mo na. First one, I believe respect is the most